Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name's Zenji and today we're going to be playing Manor Lords. Currently we're in episode 5 in our sort of casual style playthrough, and hey, hope you're all doing well. So where we last left off, we were in Kissington, and yeah, approval rating has skyrocketed to 54%. Of course we've lowered taxation for that effect, and yeah, we're just recovering from a harsh winter where we almost lost a few souls to the cold, but production in this region is going well. We have quite a lot of spears, quite a lot of large shields, warbows, armories, and shoes. So I guess what we could do is actually, just jumping into it quickly, is start trading some shoes. I think we were also trading shields. Yes, we are exporting those. But shoes is another thing we can start to export. Of course, we have to open it up. So we're going to establish that trade route. We're going to export, we'll export some shoes, get some more cash. Obviously, it'll allow us to hire more mercenaries if we need. And then going back to the manor, collected from regional wealth every transaction. How do I get access to that? I guess that's the next tier. Taxes. So let's do like a 3%er. See how that works. And of course, we have some buildings being built here. This is to increase our population. Of course, it's not easy. We need more people to fulfill more roles. All right, so we're going to just watch a little time lapse here. Okay, let's slow time down a bit. So we do have access to some more families now. So 3 in total, I believe. And we should be able to add some more food production. And what shall we do? All right, we're going to need some clothing or linen to make gabesons, which we're not currently making. So gabesons require linen. And linen comes from wool, yarn, and flax. So we have... Do we have a sheep pen? I'm sure we had one here somewhere. Okay, we got 11 sheep. We need a weaver's shop. Let's just see, do we have one of these already? Bloomery, smithy. Pretty sure I built one, yeah. Okay, so we have a livestock pen. Let's take a look-see. You have to deselect your building menu when you're obviously doing that. Linen and wool is not going up. Do I need a farmhouse, perhaps? Farmhouse. What do they do? Threshold high. Don't know what that means. They're all going somewhere. It's quite funny. Okay, Weaver's Workshop. It just says it converts weaves wool into yarn. Perhaps we need another person in here. Alright, I guess we can start with our farming, to be honest. Got the farmhouse, now we got the fields. Honestly, let's just make this one giant freaking farm field. Okay, that's 9 Morgans. I guess that's a unit of measure. It's quite cool. Very pretty. So we're going to need families for the farmhouse. So let's go with probably wheat for bread. Wouldn't be a bad idea, I can imagine. Of course, we're going to need extra homes, so we're going to expand the living spaces. Create more vegetable gardens. More food, the better, I'd say. These guys are doing well. And we most likely will need another marketplace here. We have one over there. Okay, so these guys have enough, except in food variety, which we're working on. We're working on bread now. Even though we do have meat and fish. A whole bunch of vegetables coming in. I wonder. Still no Gabisons are coming in. Because our tailor is not able to get the linen. I don't know how to do this. Pasture. What are you carrying on you? Weaver, transporting large shields. Transporting spears. Spears. Okay, so where's the water, guys? Not the water, the linen. Is at home. Okay, we're at the workplace. And you have a connection here. Oh, by the way, they're breeding. Or buying. Actually, not sure. I'm so confused. Sheep farm. Workers share... Okay. Workers. Sheep farm. We need an actual sheep farm. Well, now I just feel silly. Alright, well, I guess we could build it over here. Tell you what, guys, if you don't know something, just read up on it. You won't regret it. Yeah, a little roundabout way of getting it, but this will be a high priority. We'll take an extra person off this weaver workshop. And we'll wait for them to build the sheep farm. All right. Let's do a time lapse. Okay, there we go. Sheep farm is constructed. We're going to put one family in there for now. Although technically we probably need to put 2 in just to increase the speed. Logging camp. We're going to... Alright, we're going to have to do some mining. Sorry, not mining. Wood cutting. I'll just leave that there. These guys are not happy. They don't have access to fuel or a clothing store. Enough for any of the following materials available here at the marketplace. So linen, we're going to be doing that now. Fuel. Current supply. Does that mean we need an extra person over here? Advanced. Accepted goods. I see, we can actually disable all that. Alright, let's take one person out of the sheep farm and see if this increases. So we're going to go to the large war storehouse. And let's see if the fuel supply increases. Or access to a fuel. Fuel marketplace building. It does. Okay, so looks like we don't have to keep adding people to our storehouses, which is quite an interesting concept. So each individual family represents one market stall to sell excess goods. So for instance, if I do this, we should start to see, I don't know, extra goods being available. Perhaps a second food type. Let's see, another common goods store. Alright, let's slow down time and evaluate this. So that's our current market. Overstock, what does this do? Workers will deliver extra resources if they were supplying more burgage plots than currently exist. This may help reduce supply fluctuations caused by lengthy logistic travel times in large towns. That sounds cool. I see. So, for food variety, we're going to drop that and put another person in the granary. And then watch. We should see another market stall go down and then come up. There we go. And that basically gives these guys up to access to 3 food types. Which I can find over there. So meat, fish, and I guess vegetables. We are going to struggle here. So we need to get another worker somewhere. We're running out of fuel. Fuel is fire. Swap it. We'll have to drop someone there. Make sure we get more fuel. Okay, still we have access to another 2 buildings, but we don't have a worker assigned for building. So it needs either food, more fuel, check supplies tool. So we're lacking fuel, so we're going to be gathering that for the winter to come. Approval rating. We have a bit of taxation, only -2. The next step is to sound church bell. What does that do? Just a bit of a small interaction there. We could always... okay. So this shows you who has access to this building. Or who's upgraded enough to access it. But we don't have any ale. So we're definitely going to need this burgage plot to be an ale brewery. A backyard brewery. Of course, we need someone to construct that for us. Again, we're just going to have to wait for someone to move in. But hey, we have quite a lot of regional wealth. Amount of money owned by the residents of this region in this primary currency used as trading post can be spent on backyard extensions, convert treasury. Okay, so we could do a little building. Open castle planner, that's what we're looking for. So, of course, we can have some outer towers, some garrison towers. We got the tax office already. What is this? Add points, remove points, adjust curvature. Okay, it is going to use planks though. I don't really want to use planks. Yeah, we need our planks for other things. Okay, well, they get settled. We're going to go back to our small little Shenfurt. So over here, we have a lot of planks. Wow, 185. Okay, we're going to take someone out of the saw pits, put them in the forager hut. Woodcutter's Lodge, we will have to do that shortly, but we do need more burgage plots, so we are going to expand. No, we use all our timber. Damn it. Alright, more logging camps for here, please. Or loggers. Alright, and then we will build a whole bunch of buildings. Can't build a brewery so long. So service building can sit. I guess we do this. We're going to make incremental little mini triangles, which each odd service building will be connected to. Like so. So. Aye, they do. Alright. Service building there. Of course, we don't have any workers available because we don't have any wood. I think our church will go here. Alright, gotta make sure we have enough fuel and food. Our brewery's finished in Kittington. Okay, and food is coming in. We are gonna set our work area. There we go. We'll set it over here. Currently at 4 timber. We probably need like 16 or so to start upgrading our production here. But if we take a look quickly at our farm area, so if we go farmhouse, as you can see, the whole area is quite rich in farming. So we're going to be making this a gigantic farm area. I don't know what you want to call it, farmlands. Make sure we export that to Kittington. So we're just going to keep an eye out on our timber. And of course, we need probably, 16, I would say, to start filling up these burgage plot spots. We have to select the side. Let's see how many we can fit in here. Not that many, it seems. We'll have to select the side. Okay, we need 20, so we might have to wait for that. As you can see, it's a little janky. Of course, the more burgage plots we have, the better. Alright, so I'm just going to wait for that timber to come in. It's quite interesting. You can actually see all the farmland stuff. We haven't taken this overlay off, though. Apparently, there's a smell overlay that's coming through in the future. That's most likely due to the tanneries. So tanneries in real life are quite stinky buildings. So, kind of makes sense. But here we go. We should be able to build all of these now. Alright, maybe it's the overlay thing we've got going on here. You never know with games. Sometimes I just don't want to listen. Perhaps it's because this thing is not straight. Alright, let's try this side then. Could be the wells there, no? I think it's this guy. Okay, well, let's demolish that. We'll have to take someone out of the logging camp to adjust that quickly. So they don't exactly tell you why things are the way they are, so you have to use your brain, I guess. There we go. Okay, lots of homes going to be built over here. Alright, so we need fuel. We'll take someone out of the logging camp for now. Put them into Woodcutter's Lodge. Hopefully get some more fuel. And then we are going to slow time down. And yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll fight... what's his name has Hildebolt has claimed all these lands, so we'll be next most likely. Would like to take Bosvis. Could be an issue. But let's see, this has rich mining. Fishing over here. I mean, if we take the center map, we could possibly do a lot from there, but yeah, there's 8 pieces in total. And maybe we take out this bandit camp. So even though he owns all these lands, he's not building on them. I guess that's just for us to do. Alright, I feel like having a fight, so let's get ready for that. So we're going to go to armies, we're going to go to create new units, we're going to hire some. So the Ravenous Vultures, we're going to hire this company, we got some cash. And then we're going to rally our units. Where are you guys? Right, we're gonna basically head over here. Okay, and then we're gonna rally. Get ready those. Can we not rally these guys? A minimum of 5 recruits. Okay. Okay, so we're going to wait for these guys to approach, and then we're going to check out this bandit camp. And yeah, we'll remove them from the region. Otherwise, there is no other bandit camps I can see. Alright, it's always good to have extra cash available. So, for example, we probably need to put the taxation up on this side. It's not going to make people very happy. We will go with 10%. We've got to build up our treasury so that we can, of course, claim new areas. So, yeah, your influence measures your political power required for diplomacy and pressing claims gained by raising the settlement level and introducing the tithe taxation, which means more food. Technically, we could possibly do that here too. So while we wait for those guys, do 5%. Let's see if that makes a big difference or not. Right, so we're just waiting for them to arrive. So, all right, guys, I think we might just leave it there for today. As you can see, we're about to embark on a bit of a hunt for some bandits. And in the next episode, we will take a look at them, take them out, and then obviously gain some more influence and resources due to that. And of course, we are going to then cancel the Ravenous Vultures payment. So it's going to be a one-time use. Try utilize the mercenary options. But hey, hope you all enjoyed, and thank you again for joining in. And as always, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Cheers.